What's up, guys? Yeah, today I actually just came back from a BNI presentation. Today was my very first BNI presentation in front of the 26 to 28 business owners in our networking group. BNI is a group of professionals that meet every week and refer business to each other. And obviously we need to know each other and trust each other before we refer each other to other people that we know. So that's why we meet every week, and that's why we always discuss about what we do and how we help others, and some of our case studies. Today I had the chance to give a presentation today about my services, also about some case studies, and also why everyone should be using social media for their own business. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy.
He's a 22-year-old digital marketing consultant who spent his whole life using social media and figuring out how to make money online. During his sophomore year in college, he had an e-commerce business generating thousands of dollars a day before his parents forced him to stop and focus on school. He graduated from the University of Maryland as a mechanical engineer, working for Northrop Grumman while attending school, but after about a year working his 9 to 5, he quit his cubicle job and broke free to start his own company, RevBoost Media. He's currently a part of many networks of successful entrepreneurs who have gone on to create online empires and continues to stay in touch through masterminds, where he discusses cutting-edge techniques on helping businesses monetize through the internet. His strategies have been developed and adapted to what works based on millions of dollars in testing, and wants to spill some of the beans with everyone here today. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Danny Kim.
How you guys doing today? Great. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, but I'm going to do my best to pull through this. Right, so yeah, as you guys already know, there's a broad range of services being offered here, so I was thinking to myself before I made this presentation, how can I make something appealing to everybody here? And what I came to find was everybody wants to know how to make more money. So without further ado, I'll go on to just what I'm going to be discussing for an overview. Before you guys figure out how to make more money, you guys need to know where are all your customers, right? Because that's where all your guys' money is coming from. And then how can we make your services known in front of more people? And then how do you guys leverage hyper-targeted ads to get more of these customers? And then how do you get these people actually going through the door? And then at the end, I'm going to give a little bit of my secret formula for actually generating something that works online. These are little statistics that shows just how relevant social media is today. I don't know if you guys know this, but just the numbers, if you guys look at the numbers, social media users have been growing exponentially through the years. Here's about 2.8 billion active social media users throughout the world. Here's a little breakdown between the different social media platforms. We have 2 billion going through Facebook, 1.5 billion on YouTube, 700 million on Instagram, and so on. So it's relevant today, and it's only going to be more relevant in the future, right? So Facebook actually pulled out a data chart that shows that 1 in every 5 minutes, people on their phones spend their time on Facebook or Instagram. Now, if you guys think about this, 20% of people's times are spent on their phones, on Facebook and Instagram, right? So if you guys think about it, if your business isn't on there, how much money are you guys leaving on the table? It's a thought, right? So more customers equal more money. And then, yeah, like I said, where are your guys' customers? How do you target them? How do you get them to buy? And then how do you get them through the door? Because it's one thing to present your services to them online, but then it's another thing to actually have them commit and come in through the door and actually pay you guys money, right? So that's what I'm going to go over a little bit towards the end, so just stay tuned. Facebook and Instagram ads, I've been preaching it, I've been talking about it. Now you guys are going to see some case studies later about some results from successful ads and how you guys can kind of, pull some ideas from my case studies. So before I go on to that, I want to discuss a little bit about the hyper-targeting abilities that you guys have on Facebook. I know that some of you guys may be paying for print ads or maybe radio ads, TV ads, whatever. But then think about who's watching those, right? So how do you guys get in front of people who are actually going to buy your services? So Facebook ads and Instagram ads, you are able to target a certain demographic, whether it's between different age groups, gender groups, relationship status, education, workplace job titles, and more. Even location-based. So let's say that you guys have a brick and mortar store, you want to target people 5 miles around your brick and mortar store, then you can do just that. right? So that way you guys know that people around your area are seeing the ads, not people from other areas. So, cool. So yeah. And then from there you can go to interests and behaviors. So for my flooring client, we went through a lot of different audiences, I guess, and what we came to find was that people who were interested in, HGTV or like home remodeling, TV shows and stuff like that, like if we were to target people that had interest in those, then we were able to get better results for them. So just the power is there. It's the ability to hyper target people. Think about your guys' ideal clients.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Right on that. How do you differentiate product from service?
Well, product is physical, like service.
Yeah, like the carpet and the flooring. But how do you differentiate hyper-targeting those who want the product, which is a little simpler than those who are looking for professional service? Right.
So you're saying that people who might just want floors instead of people who want contractors. Well, that's
no. People who want genealogy historians, or people who want a CPA. Those kind of non-tangibles.
Yeah, so it's all about how you guys angle it in your ads, because you guys have a platform on this digital space. It's about how you guys present yourself. So whether that's the ad copy, the image, or anything, it's about making yourself as clear as possible. But I mean, that's as much as you guys can do. So like I said, hyper targeting abilities, and we'll go on to some other things that you guys can do with social media advertising. I don't know if you guys know this, but everybody who visits your guys' website, if you guys have something called a Facebook pixel in your website code, Facebook's able to track everybody coming into your website. And the cool thing about that is you guys can run an ad to people who have visited your website so that you stay on top of their mind when they go to their social media platform. They might see an ad about you guys. So let's say that people are looking for a restaurant, and then they exit the Google search. They go back to Google search, go through the restaurant's competitors, see which one's best, and then ultimately they go back to their social media platform and they see your business in their news feed. You're staying on top of mind by doing retargeting via website traffic. And there's a new feature coming out where Facebook's actually allowing people to retarget via foot traffic. If you guys pull out your phones right now, Facebook's location is on. What that's doing is Facebook gathering data on where you guys are going. They're stalking you guys. So use that power to leverage and then take it to retarget people who have visited your store and then might be interested in doing service with you guys again. So I mean, the power is there. So these are just some of the things with social media advertising, and then here's some of my case studies. Sat down to a client. We did a $200 ad spend. We did a contest for him, and then we actually got about 61,000 people reached. We got about 1,600 reactions, comments, shares total. So you guys will know like how much virality is generated throughout these ads. So if you guys have something good to offer, something appealing to offer, something that's fun to offer, the power is there, because once someone likes your ad, their friends see your ad too, right? And then think about that. That's just free traffic. So here's another example, chiropractor client. We got him within a month about 77 new leads, and then 35 of those were prepaid. So like I said, you guys just don't want an ad being out there. You want people actually paying you guys, right? So you need to set up a system to make an advertisement go towards something called a landing page, and I'll discuss a little bit about that later. And yeah, this is something really cool, like a restaurant giveaway ad. So if you guys know restaurants, restaurant food is a commodity, right? So everybody who needs food, and it's just about being on top of mind and also being in front of restaurant owners, or in front of the consumers. And I mean, this is just one example. So $100 in ad spend, 47,000 plus people reached, 1,873 post likes and comments, and 53 post shares, and most of all, we were able to obtain their emails. So now that you're not just paying for visibility in front of these people, you're also obtaining emails. That way you have free marketing, right? So now that you don't need to pay for advertising anymore to reach to these 1,300 different people, you have these 1,300 different emails, and now you guys can contact them for free in like newsletters or emails, offers that you guys might send out from time to time. 1,300 plus emails. My moneymaker formula. So this is kind of like a little secret. I hate to spill the beans, but there's some things that I would like to show you guys, just a little bit about a little system that I've been using to help generate results for my clients. First of all, you guys need to think about your traffic. So whether that's through Facebook, Instagram, your Google search, or your YouTube, or whatever. Think about your traffic, because without traffic to your website or your landing page, who's going to see you guys, right? So take your traffic, but then you just don't want to take them to a website, right? Because a website's pretty general. People don't know where to go sometimes. There's a statistic out there, I think you have about 2 to 3 seconds to catch their attention before they bounce off the page and go to one of your guys' competitors. So make a landing page customized towards the ad, something that makes it easy for them to simply exchange an email to you guys for whatever you guys have to offer. So whether that's a giveaway voucher or a coupon, you guys can do something like that. And from there, this is one example of a landing page. You want to take them to a thank you page. So after they enter the email, they'll be taken to another page, redirected. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the call to action. So I don't know if any of you guys took psychology or anything like that. I'm definitely not a psychology major. But what we've come to find is that when people take a micro action, when they commit to giving you an email, they trust you naturally, subconsciously. And once you guys ask them for another step in the next page, you have a 90% chance of them having that actual step taken. So there, for one of my chiropractic clients, we said, listen, if you guys purchase right now, we'll give you $10 off. Half of the people did that. You guys have the money before they even come through the door. How powerful is that, right? So, or you can just simply take them to their site or whatever else you guys want to do. But most important of all, you guys are building an email list, okay? So, 2 minutes, okay. You guys are building an email list. So like I said before, you guys are paying for this traffic, but then you guys don't want to keep paying for this traffic, right? Eventually you guys want to have 10,000 emails, 100,000 emails, whatever, to turn your small business into a large business because you have that many contacts. Think about this, like if you guys need to, let's say that services going, or the market's going slow, you guys need to, sell your services, make some money. If you guys have 10,000 emails and send out an email, listen, we're going to do an offer for you guys. We're going to, give you guys something special because it's blah, blah, blah. And here, just opt in or whatever. Think about how powerful that is in terms of making you guys money when you guys need it. So it's so important to build an email list because it's free marketing, like I said. But yeah, acquired contacts equal free marketing. I kind of went through that a little fast. So I'll leave the rest of the time for questions or concerns. Thank you.
Do people actually respond to those emails you send out?
Yeah, so that's fine. Actually, if you go back, okay, first of all, emails, yeah, definitely, that's part of like the 2000 era. Everyone knows people are bombarded with emails. There's about an average of about a 20% open rate. Okay, you guys don't want 20%, right? But let me show you guys something that gets a 90% open rate. Messenger bots. So you guys have Facebook pages that you guys are running advertisements for, right? And from that Facebook page, you can either have them opt into an email or you can even have them go into a messenger bot. And what that does, it's pretty much like an email sequence, except you're chatting them through Messenger, which is Facebook's messaging platform. So some cutting edge people, maybe restaurants that you guys might know, might have this set up already, or other businesses. But if you go to the business page, sometimes a chat box will open up with the business page chatting, right? That's what a messenger bot does. And then let's say that, you're asking, oh, are you interested in, coming to our restaurant? You have that as an autoresponder. They might say, yes. You can have another sequence replying to that, yes, automatically for you. So it's not just something where you guys would have to reply back and forth. It's a system, it's a machine that can work for you and make money while you sleep. So that's how powerful it is. So it's all there. You guys just need to,
And that would be something like an autoresponder where, are you interested in coming to a restaurant? They click yes, then we'll here have a free appetizer on us.
Yeah, exactly. Something just like that.
I just mean an email. I got an email from 1-800-Flowers yesterday. I didn't even open it up. In fact, I was pissed off they sent it to me.
Yeah, I mean, definitely you guys
am I unusual or?
Yes. Yes.
So it's all about how you guys angle yourselves to your customers, right? You guys don't want to be spam.
Well, I won't use them.
Yeah.
I'll go to somebody else next time.
You're unique, sir. You're not unusual. Yeah, you said something about
Sort of likes his private page. So you do a landing page specifically on Facebook?
No, so.
You take it, or you go back to your website?
Yeah, we take them to a custom landing page. What we do is we create custom landing pages tailored to each ad that we produce. That way it's the most effective, it's the most relevant towards the ad. Some advertisements out there are linking them to a general website. Your website is more about showing off your brand, it's more of a professional area. But the landing page is something you create to make it easy on the user, right? It's all about how easy it is for the user to go through and take these steps, because you want them to take these steps to get to where you guys want to get them to. So, as simple as this, just, here's what we're doing, this is the offer, opt in exchange for the voucher, or whatever you guys are offering.
Do you go beyond this and when you get 1,300 new email addresses?
So email marketing.
Okay, do you get into that?
Yeah, we do get into that. I'm gonna be honest, that's not kind of like where we do that, but it's not like what we would want to do. We're more in the ad space. So.
Hey, just confused. Who's a little overwhelmed or confused by all that good information? Then I suggest you have a one-to-one with Danny, because he can help set you straight on what would be best for each of